Potter's Journal. Is the secret out yet that I'm doing 100 jug series? And today is Handles Day. This is the 2018, but this is the 2017 journal when I started the exploration and just how and where handles are placed and could be placed on jugs. Started by a few things, finding an old jug of mine, 25 or more years old, in my old truck body kiln shed. The looseness and freedom in this early piece I am not yet able to match. The current ones, somehow I'm just not up to that skill level yet. I also visited Jugtown Pottery in Seagrove, North Carolina last fall. But I also visited them in 1980 something, and this was a piece I picked up then. The pieces that I saw in their gallery last fall were just incredible. And here's some of my mini jugs found in a drawer last year, also made in 85, 25 or more years old. And there was something about the way the handles fit onto these miniature things that I liked. I've searched Pennsylvania old cobalt pieces, books for handles, but they're often photographed, or they're often placed on the back and the decoration on the front. Some English pieces, medieval, and today we'll try to get the first handles onto my, oh here we go, Rooster Hill Pottery. Maybe I can, and let's see what's going on in the studio today. Okay, the first of the 5-pound jugs, and even the way the spout fits on the thing, it can vary, and I kind of quickly honed in on exactly the way I like to do it. So how these 100 jugs are all going to be different, I don't know, but I think I've got a plan out, worked out that something might work. I did do a couple of these were about 1 3/4 pounds with the smear attach method there, and a different kind of spout. I actually did like this in the books that I'd seen. I searched images, and but as I said, quickly honed in on liking a stout spout sitting right on top of a stout jug with the handle coming off of it nicely, and some double spouted back there. Okay, but this is a tedious process. Let's see if we can get a few more put on. The little ones I lifted directly off the wheel. These I did throw on a bat. And throwing the first small ones was a very uncomfortable process, since I'm only in my second year back to throwing, and I really only have a few months of the year to work on this part-time. But it seemed very unnatural collaring in a bottleneck. But yeah, once I had the first 10 made, it went okay. And I was, the next was to scale them up from the 1 3/4 to the 5-pound. And surprisingly, that went smoothly enough. Maybe by the time we get near the middle or the end of the series, I can force myself to do something in a very short period of time, and maybe we can then get a looseness and a freedom into them. But I won't, since I don't really do that much throwing, I won't be able to put into them the life possibly that is into the old pieces that you find. Okay, and my handles are coiled, and then I put a ridge down the center. And I think I've been making them about the length of the needle without the point, and then saw cutting so that it's automatically scored, and yeah, the big arch so that it fits right on the side of the pot. Okay, and the spouts, okay, first of all, yeah, I already got the bottom. I'm never sure if there's a bigger and a smaller side to it, you know, not being completely centered. I think I've been trying to put it on the smaller side, so there'd be some kind of balance with the bigger part, thicker part of the spout here, and the handle on this side. And yeah, I've been putting them into the, whatever this part of the spout is, the top of it. Okay, and then maybe just resting this here for a while I push this into the side of the pot, and starting also to begin the rounded curving arch that blends nicely into it on both sides, then underneath, trying to make sure that the bottom of the handle fits just above the neck of the spout, and the curve kind of flowing in. But that's just the first round, and then I go back and do it all over again and refine it. So with all this careful care and precision, oh no, it's going to come out lifeless and characterless. So, however, this is only the first, you know, dozen of a 100-piece series. Maybe we'll be able to change that as the series comes along. Okay, so my arch on the top, here. And I try to put the top of it in so that there's a little bit of a feel for the lip of the bottle jug. Okay. And I think that, yeah, that bottom part is not bad. Good. It's okay. And I think, okay, so, and then placing the handle on there. Yeah, just about like that. I think when I was putting handles on mugs, I was saying how I didn't like the dovetail method of attaching it because it just looked like a smear. And now on the jugs, I've found myself doing it. And some of the smear, leaving a little extra bit there. So hopefully that adds something to the piece. And then sometimes the handle gets poked and bent, although it didn't much here. But I will go over it like this, and since it was not a pulled handle but a coiled handle, and thin that edge out. If it was roughed up, that'll clean it up, but it also thins it out and gives it a more elegant look. And then we can also expand it a bit. Okay, and maybe push that bottom in like that. And make sure the top is still round. Okay. One more. One of 100 handles. Only 99 more to go. Oh, okay, there's a few done back there, so only about 80 more handles to go, unless we do some double handles or triple handles. Okay, so I'm gonna say stop back and catch some more of my 1 of 100 series. See if somehow we can make these all seem different. And actually, I have noticed that even in the body of them, there's some variations, but a lot of different glazes to use and a lot of different decorating methods. Okay, stop back. 1 of 100 jugs.